Great. So our second meeting today.
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Thais. I just saw you sent the link here, but yeah, I got it. I'm not really good at emails, you know. Sometimes there are so many emails, so many things, and yeah.
Oh, yes. Tell me about it. Lots of information are coming each second. So we need to find a way to cope with it.
That's right. So how was your day?
Yes, I am still kind of on vacation, you know. My students were not back, all of them, but there are not lots of them, you know. So I had a great day. I was planning ahead and I needed to be more consistent, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that it's difficult to me to have a routine. I want to work on it, and then I will find some better solutions, I think.
Okay, interesting. And you, Thais, how was your day?
Was pretty good. I woke up a little bit early, and as usual, I went for a ride bicycle with my
Mm-hmm.
friend. And today was especially funny because a few things happened, and my my father and another friend of us, um, the the flat, right?
I can hear you really well. I don't know about Alexandra, but
It's low, so I increase
So,
the volume. Yes,
yes.
Tiago, I can hear very well.
yeah, I can hear Alexandra too. I can hear you, Alexandra. Yeah.
I really need to
Better.
buy a headset.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. You are going to love it, you know?
And your students too. Yeah, students, they
Yes,
notice a huge difference when you're speaking with a microphone like this, you know.
yes.
They would.
And later on, I would like to ask some suggestions because you see my background here. This
Okay,
is
yeah.
my son's bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
and he is working. So, and his computer is a gamer computer, so it's much, much, much faster than my laptop. So I am not wearing his headphones because it's too much. I prefer mine, but I don't know what to do here, you know, how to make it more professional. I tried to remove it, but I don't know, maybe if you have some ideas. And Zoom has this background, but it's so strange.
Yeah, but you know, the option to have the background, you need like a solid color.
Yes, you
Yeah.
see.
Oh,
Yay!
okay, it worked.
No, but when I move, it's like I'm not
Yes.
comfortable. So it's from the Zoom program.
Yeah.
But
Just like
Oh,
you
this.
see, yes,
yes.
yes,
How can I do it?
yeah.
Just like this.
Ah,
That's good.
hi guys. How can I do?
Eh, can you see the video options?
There is an up arrow on like stop video, and there is an up arrow. You click on that, and then you're gonna find a tab, virtual background. So you click on that virtual background. Oh, but I think she has, before she does that, she has to enable it somehow. I remember when I tried to do that, I
Oh,
needed to, I don't know right now if it's,
Maybe a new version to update it.
oh, awesome.
Did you
yes.
find?
No. I'm looking from
Oh,
Tiago's
yes,
background.
yes,
You know, things like this, and then you can go to space again.
yes.
And as a matter of fact, you can choose any picture. So I could just go to google.com and or whatever website and choose a background, a picture, and then I can set the picture as my background.
Yes,
I
I
I love those things. Please, how can I do?
Okay, okay, let me find that in a second and then I'll send it to you, okay? Because I remember it was a teacher who told me about this. So let me see where it is.
yes, I spent some hours trying to be creative about the bed, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe to buy another mattress, maybe to, because this is a bed, it could be a sofa or a couch. And I really don't know, but I will come up with something more professional.
If you allow me, Alexandra,
I would love to.
I can help you because I really love the corn.
Sorry?
I really love to do the corn, you know?
Oh, great, great. This is wonderful, fantastic. I would love it too. And I like riding a bike as well. And so we have many interests in common. That's great. My son is 20 years old and he studies physical education. Now he has this opportunity to have a training, so he will be home just at 10. So his delicious gamer computer is all mine, and I need to take advantage of it.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so I just sent this to our English certifications. Okay, step by step, how to include a video background. Okay,
Fantastic.
here you go.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, voila.
Yeah. Um,
So, okay, well, who is André Luiz? Something here, Mao.
I
So, hi, André. Oh, I think he's gonna say something.
nice.
Hi, hello. I'm not using my webcam because I'm not home yet. I'm walking to my home, so that's
Oh,
why
that,
I'm not using it because I'm with the umbrella and it's raining, windy, so I'm running fast. That's why. Because you're
okay,
not gonna see me anyway because it's very dark.
okay, no worries. Yes. I can see in Rio Grande do Sul, in Joinville, it's windy too. I can see Thais's window, you know, the curtains. Yeah.
So I needed to change my home because here is too hot in Praia Grande. And I don't like hot weather, I don't like summer, and you know I don't have winter, so I don't complain anymore.
Perhaps you can be my neighbor.
Can I?
Can you be my neighbor?
Oh, I would love to. I would love to. I have plans to move to the south part of Brazil in some years because I went to Caxias do Sul. My family is from Rio Grande do Sul, and the weather was really, and people there. All the times that I was visiting, I was in love with the place. So,
Yeah, we are awesome.
oh, great! That's true. Here in Praia Grande, we are not that good. It's too hot, too many people. Summer is impossible, but we survive.
Alrighty. So, any idea on what we're doing today? Anything? I don't know if anybody has prepared anything for the day.
Yeah, nice.
No,
I
I mean, has anybody prepared anything for tonight?
I downloaded the CPE book, and the first unit is about speaking. So it was like a plan B if we were not having any better ideas or some topics to discuss. This is a speaking activity, but it's
Okay.
very simple.
All right. We can do it. Yes.
Uh, Maybe Thais has another option because something that happened during the week,
During this week?
maybe, or the previous week, or about the video about the Khan Academy. It was very interesting. I
Oh,
watched
yeah.
it again.
Nice. So you guys watched it?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Very
I could share some
Yes.
ideas. I was thinking about opening a text file because I want to practice my writing.
Okay, feel
So
free.
maybe I could open it and share, and everybody could write some comments about something that we were studying. Just a way to practice writing.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I already wrote some things here I'd like to share with you. So, friend of ours, friend of ours, when you say um amigo nosso, nosso amigo, and just the pronunciation of creative and creativity. Yeah, Shua is always here, you know.
Creativity.
Yeah, so creativity and creative. So you're very creative. Okay, and then
Yes.
I can stop sharing here, and then Alexandra can start sharing her computer sound.
No,
Hey,
let's
Janaki.
talk. Hello.
Hello, guys. I'm here finally. Good
Okay,
Nice.
great,
evening. How are
That's
you?
good.
great,
Great.
great.
Excellent. So do
Yes.
I. Thanks, guys.
Alrighty. Okay, I want to be the the boring teacher here, the one that
You are not
the,
born. Are
the
you a musician?
no, I try to be. Okay, I
Your
play.
voice is so nice.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
thank you.
Oh yes, my voice is terrible, but I can live without it.
Ale, relax. My voice is worse.
You
But
know, I think everybody thinks their voice is not nice. So I don't think my voice is nice. But I but
you,
I
Thaís
you
face.
are wrong. You are
No,
wrong.
no,
I
no.
but I
listen to
believe
you.
what I mean is we don't like to listen to ourselves. So when I remember when I started recording videos with my students, and then I had to watch the videos for some reason. I hated it because I didn't like to see myself, and I didn't like to hear myself speak. But
Oh
it's
my
just
God.
something. I think Vinicius was talking about this today, and some other people in our groups. I don't remember which group we were talking about this thing. We just need to get used to it. So we have problems with, I think, yeah, voices, our images sometimes. It's just a
Yes.
matter of just keep going, keep doing it, and then we eventually get used to it. But what I would say, e eu tô falando que eu quero ser o teacher chato, na verdade, ajudando com algumas coisas, corrigindo algumas coisas. So, for example, if I say, okay, how are you? I'm great. So am I. But, hey, do you play the guitar? Yeah, I do. So do I. I went to the movies to see Toy Story 4. So
Did I?
So did I.
so did I.
How
Yeah.
was it, by the way?
Awesome. I cried.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh. No spoilers, please, because I want to watch this movie badly.
oh God.
Wonderful movie. Yes.
Oh my
Wonderful.
Lord.
I'm a big fan of animation, so
Oh,
And
so you too, Thaís.
yeah, I
Nice.
love. I sometimes I feel like a teenager. You know.
Oh my.
So do I.
So do I, yes. So do I.
and then all these things. So have I, so should I, and so will I, this. Okay, but I'll say a negative sentence, and you agree with me. Okay, I don't play basketball.
Me neither.
Okay, you can say me neither, or
Neither am I.
Neither
Neither
do I.
do I.
in this case, neither do I. So I'm
Yes.
not Japanese.
Neither am I.
Neither am I.
Neither am I.
Sorry
It's
for
so
interrupt.
strange.
Yeah,
Sorry for I'm sorry, friends, because I arrived late. You are going to send us this, Thiago?
oh yes, I think last week I promised and I didn't deliver, right? Oh, shame on me. My goodness.
No problem, please. No
Okay.
problem. Not at all.
Let me see if I still have it. So I don't want to be the one who promises and fails. Give me a
No,
second.
take it easy.
Hey girls, let me ask you. Tiago, really like scenes with Professor La Casa de Papel.
La Casa de Papel?
I've never seen that. I've never watched La Casa de Papel.
Yes, he looks like.
I look
that.
like a
watched
a criminal.
No,
procedure?
he's a good guy, deep inside, very deep
Yeah.
inside. You are a good guy at the first impression, not deep
Thank you.
inside too.
Oh,
Oh, thank you. Deep inside. Okay.
deep inside.
No, because yesterday I sent a message to Thiago and I exposed my opinion about that.
Oh,
Because the facial expression and some actions.
okay.
I don't remember.
He's a famous actor and he doesn't want us to know that.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
He's
Not at all.
pretending to be
Ah,
our
so
teacher,
he
you
has
know?
a secret.
Yes,
Well.
that's the
Yes.
point. That's the point.
Okay, what I'm doing right
He's
now?
lost now.
No, I'm not lost. I'm actually just sending something to you
Okay.
using our group now. And
No, sorry for the joke. It was a joke. I was just kidding.
oh, no problem.
I love feeling like a student one more time, you know? I want to be playing around with you all the time.
I love jokes and okay, I copied and pasted some things that we saw last class. So July 17th, we talked about mastery and mindset, filling those gaps we have in learning. And then we talked about things every English teacher should know. And we talked about pronunciation and accent, how to pronounce words or
All right.
pronunciation, us, the sound of ed at the end. We can talk about that anytime you want.
Yeah.
The silent letters, as in climb, num, thumb, bomb, tomb, silent L, half, talk, walk, salmon. Strange words like lettuce and cucumber. Night, knife, no, the silent K, the silent P, as in psychologist, psychiatrist, pneumonia.
Mhm.
Yeah, the difference between G and D, the very subtle, like magical and medical or medical.
Okay.
Certificate, separate, sometimes the AT is not 8. And okay, we talked about perfect and perfect, you know. So yeah, we're talking about this variety of, even in Brazil, such a huge country, and people will say things differently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thais, do you say cacetinho for bread?
No, pãozinho francês.
Okay, pãozinho francês, just like here.
Me too.
But we do.
Yeah, where are you from again?
Rio Grande do Sul.
Rio Grande do Sul. What city?
Oh.
Santa Cruz do Sul.
Santa Cruz do Sul.
Yeah, it's right in the middle of the state.
Okay, nice. Rio Grande do Sul is a nice state.
Yeah, I agree. I visited only once and I felt totally in love. I didn't want to come back to São Paulo. Yeah, really. The food, the people, the places, the streets, they were clean. It was so strange for me. We are so used to see garbage on the everywhere, right? When I arrived there for the first time, Jesus, people really are, they have a good behavior. He was very strange. I felt like in another country. Yeah.
Did you go to Gramado or?
I visited some cities. I passed by Curitiba, Porto Alegre, and other places close. I don't remember now. It was a package by CVC at the end of the year, a sale. I used the opportunity to go there because I always wanted to visit this part of the country.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, but we have some problems here, of course. Yes, of course, we have as anywhere. But I think that is very connected with the immigration of Europeans, like especially Germans and Italians that came to the Rio Grande do Sul state. So some cities, like you name it, Thiago, like Gramado, Canela, there is another one that is not so famous as Gramado, but it's near. It's Nova Petrópolis.
Nice.
It's like Joinville and Blumenau. It's like very German style, and with these large streets and beautiful gardens.
Wow.
I think it's due to the culture and the immigration factors that actually contribute to that, the people. But yeah, of course, we have our problems too, like everywhere.
Yeah. There's no perfect place.
Yeah.
Thanks
God. It is a
God.
great place.
Guys, I'd like to ask for something.
Okay, you can ask any questions you want.
Okay, let's take a peek.
Okay.
Ah, picture.
Okay, let me go get the perfume.
Okay.
Just a moment. Sorry, guys.
Lipstick.
Okay. Oh, the
Oh
lipstick.
my goodness.
Yes. Now I'm ready.
Okay.
I think we're gonna wait for Janaki. She's on the
Oh
phone.
yes. Sorry.
No, she-
Oh my God.
Sorry. My boyfriend was calling.
Let
Oh,
me just
Jackie,
open here.
you are with a new style today.
Oh, hi, André.
Nice.
Oh,
You got home.
I got not set yet, but I got home.
Okay.
yay.
All right, so let's take the picture
Yeah.
on 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Whiskey.
Cheeseburger. Oh my gosh.
Right, so you send a picture to
That's
us.
so
later
nice.
on.
Yes, please. That's good.
Okay.
That's great.
Okay, and
I'm so scared of camera. I don't take pictures. I don't take selfies.
me neither. Not a
Yeah. Oh my
selfie.
gosh. Really?
I mean, okay, when people take pictures, like
Yeah.
yesterday was my daughter's birthday. Had
Uh-huh.
a birthday party for her, and of course we took pictures. But I'm not the
Yeah.
one who takes the phone and selfies.
Yes. So I'm not alone. Thanks.
No, not at all. Not at all. And
Oh.
we were talking about pronunciation. I remember my last class. We were talking about Ireland, the country.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then there is this word, island, in the middle of the text. And my
Oh.
student was totally confused. She was, how is it possible? Ireland and island. Do they have the same
Bizarre.
sound? And then I was trying to explain. I showed the phonetic transcription, but she was not convinced because she was not able to listen the schwa sound. And if you compare the two words, they are really similar.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
was interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it is funny. So I remember, for example, I've never confused like Ireland and island,
Yes.
but
Me neither, actually.
sometimes the students they confuse some things. We don't understand why. I remember. Okay, one thing that my students confused once, and that was very interesting. I'd like you to maybe pronounce these words. This
Ring.
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 and okay. For example, o telefone está tocando. How do you say?
Ringing.
Yeah, the
phone
phone
is
is
ringing.
ringing.
The phone is ringing.
And then the word was, I think, rain, like chover.
Oh my.
Anel with chover, so like rain and rain.
Wow.
Kind of similar, but it was interesting. Like a student of mine kind of confused these two words.
Yeah.
There are words that are mystery. Why they confuse us so much, right? Because they sound so natural for us, and we show again and again and again. They ask, "But how's that possible? I can see the difference. I can listen to it." And I always explain that it's a matter of practice, but it's a habit, right? This is the reason of listening. Is good for the pronunciation, right? Is also a thing that I was talking this morning with one of the students, and that's it. Sorry, guys.
No, you
It's
please
okay, go
feel
on,
free to
please.
share.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I was giving a class for a student who stopped studying, practicing English for some years, and now he's returning. And he's a very focused person, but he has problems with some pronunciation of some words because his ears got addicted in the wrong way. So this he always said wrongly some words. I don't have an example now, but now I'm trying to remove this from him and teaching him the correct pronunciation and also showing him how to read dictionaries. I'm showing the phonetic alphabet, making the comparison, also showing the difference between the American English, the British English, the variation he can find, right, in the same country, like you have in Brazil. So it was a very interesting class this morning, but it was funny at the same time, inclusive for him, because he started laughing, and he said, "Oh, teacher, I don't know what to do." I said, relax, take it easy. This is a work, right? It's like a workout. we are going to put your muscles in shape. No problem. Take it easy. Relax.
Excellent.
Like this.
So if I may, let me share something with you. I don't mean to be kind of intrusive, but okay, this is my WhatsApp. I think most of you, when you're teaching online, you use your WhatsApp, because at least me, I use my WhatsApp to send the link so people can join me on Zoom, you know, my students.
Yes.
It really bothered me because, okay, my WhatsApp was open here and my students could hear like the messages, and I could also, you know, playing all the sounds.
Yes.
So let me share something cool that I learned. Maybe you already know. You just come to your tab, okay, WhatsApp tab, you know, the tabs here. And then you're gonna right click on it, and then you come to deactivate the sound.
Oh, nice.
So I can deactivate. So now you can start sending messages and nobody will hear anything.
Okay. Tiago, I'm sorry for interrupt, but could I ask you, not tonight because I'm joining Vinicius class, I think Ale is going to, right? Talking about online classes, because I haven't started doing that yet, but I have intentions, of course. And I have some basic questions regarding that. Could I ask you?
Sure, yeah.
A moment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Okay, I'll text you. Okay, thank you.
Oh, you can ask right now, no problem.
Yeah, because I know it's a little, it's a silly,
Go on.
I don't know how to use Zoom. I don't know how to, I'm really worried because I haven't did this yet. I haven't done, this yet. So I'm worried on not know how to share, not have the possibility to share the audio, the video with the student. So basic functions that I don't know.
Can I say that? 2 years ago, I was feeling just like you, and I talked
Really?
Vinicius, could you please try to rehearse? Because I used to have control of my class.
I
used to have all the papers and the books and the material and the PDFs, and Vinicius told me, Ale, you are going to learn by doing. You must trust your feelings, and there is no point about having this the wish to be in control all the time, because this is technology. So learn, study, try to practice, but don't be too willing to have it under control, because I would love to have all the answers, you know? If you're not able to open the tab or to close it, and now I know a little more that we can do it right now. If you want to share your screen, we can show you how to share, because we are here for this, you know?
Oh, so sweet.
That's true, that's true.
That's right. So for example, I will shoot a very short video for you right now. So on how to share your screen. Okay, so you have a green button, the share button, and then you're gonna have like all the tabs you have, all the pages, everything that is open on your computer. So basically choose, I'm gonna choose, for example, my text file, and then you can see it right now. So I will stop sharing, and then I will share, for example, something with sound. So let's see, I will try sharing. Let me see if this one here. Okay, let's say I'm sharing a website. So news in levels. No, not news.google. Let me just get a website here with listening activity, for instance.
Okay.
No, I want news in levels. What am I doing?
What is important is for you to check with your student his connection. If he has the minimum.
Yes, for sure. For sure. But the problem is that I'm so scared. I would ask you, Thais. I told you I have a question. I said, oh my Lord, I don't know how to ask, because the questions are so, they sound to be so silly, right?
No,
and
don't think in this way.
Thank you.
No, because even me, I still have doubts how to use not in a better way, you know.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Thais. Thanks to Ale.
Okay, so for example, right now, take a look. Let's try something out here.
Mhm.
So I will share something. I will play this video here and let me know if you can listen, okay?
Okay.
Scientists are diving into the
Can you hear that?
Perfect. Yes, I can.
Let's try just once again.
water around the Galapagos Islands to gather more
Okay, can you still hear
information
that? Okay.
about
Yes.
whale shark.
All right. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be weird, this video. Okay, never mind. Yeah, because there is I'm gonna take a picture here of what I did. So there is an option, share computer sound. So that's what I
Okay.
checked. But now I will uncheck the box and tell me if you can hear anything.
No.
Okay, yeah. Just because there is like something, I just sent a picture. I should have, okay, let me do that again. So let me screenshot this. Okay, edit. So can you see the picture I just sent? Share computer sound, there is an option. So just click on that button, you choose the tab you want or whatever, a video, whatever program
It's
that is
only
open.
that, right? Share plus the option I wanna is automatic, like this.
Yeah, and then you just play it, play the
Okay.
sound. Yeah, this is
Okay.
really straightforward.
Thanks. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks
But
a
yeah, but what I can say is just like Ale said, you have to practice, because one
Okay.
thing is, okay, I can have like a tutorial, people can teach me, okay, you come to this place and you press this, you click on that. But another totally different thing is when you have to do it, and you have to do it fast, because
Yeah.
you're teaching your student and you have to think, okay, now we're doing this part, we're gonna go to this video, and after that we have this listening activity, and right after that, okay, so you need to practice.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, guys. You have no idea. Thanks a lot. I'll go for it. Yes.
Go
and
for
face
it.
the consequences. Yes.
Okay, Ale, how about the writing, the speaking activity you wanted to tell us about?
Okay, I will just share my screen with you. So I will just find the file here, because it was just like a backup plan, just in case. But we could talk about the Khan Academy, because his ideas are
Oh,
very interesting. I'd
yeah.
like
Mhm.
to know more about it. It's a short video, 10 minutes. So while I am opening it here, we could talk.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so Thais, Janaki, Andrea, what did you guys think of the video?
Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed because I put there to watch, but I haven't watched it yet. I haven't found time. Every day I remember, man, I gotta watch this video, and I appear something to do, and I'm a little disorganized with the time now, because luckily I'm having more classes now, and I'm very happy, and I thank you all. Yes, I'm really happy. Like yesterday was the first day when I gave classes full time. Was bizarre. And yes,
Nice, congratulations.
exactly. And this is all thanks to you. And I started you all, of course. And yesterday I started giving classes using the projector at the company. It was the first time I used the projector. I asked for a student with whom I have a certain intimacy. She showed me how to use it. And since then, I started the classes that I gave. All of them were with this projector. This morning, also the same. I prepared a PowerPoint yesterday in the early hours after the conversation we had here with Andrea, with Vitor, sorry, and was amazing. Man, I was so relieved because the class was like this, smooth, was perfect. I felt in paradise. I gave a class. I prepared a PowerPoint talking about the frequency adverbs, editing a paper found on the iCell Collective. Was amazing, super, yes, amazing.
Congrats. That's
Yes,
wonderful.
I used the ESA, Engage, Study, Activate. Yes,
Yes,
was perfect.
that's
Yes.
fantastic. It's so good. The feeling is so important, and we should keep it
Yes.
because
Yes.
Just keep doing it. Yes, and you're going to get better and better, and you're going to have more
exactly.
students.
Yes. Thanks.
That's the way to go.
I will share my screen. So I will click in the
Okay.
green button here. I have some options.
Yeah.
And this is share sound. This is the PDF from the book because I just a backup plan. So this is the first unity and we have the title here. Can you
Okay.
see?
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfectly.
And we have these tools here that we can call the students' attention. You have many tools. I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah.
You can draw, you can highlight. So this is something not to master, but to know as much as you use, you are going to use it better to
Okay.
be faster about it. And the title is Ring the Change, and we have some pictures here. And the first exercise is speaking. So maybe we could do that
Yeah, sure.
and
Let's
work
go.
with pronunciation and collocation and all the inputs that we have.
Excellent.
Okay, so number one, somebody
Okay.
needs to read.
Okay,
All right, I'm going to read number one. Everyone goes through changes, whether by choice or because of something outside their control. Talk about changes that have happened to you or might happen in the future, relating them to these phrases. A change for the better, the earliest change you can remember, a new location, a change of direction in your life, a change of heart.
Yes, the last one was new to me when I was studying, and I didn't understand because this is so idiomatic. Now it happens all the time. It's not all the movies that I'm watching or TV series, but the expression is there, you see? So maybe now I am able to identify them, or they are just showing up, popping up just because I know them more. Anyways, let's go.
Okay, can you tell us what a change of heart is?
Is want to not just change your mind, but something inside you has changed. So, for example, in the past, I used to be so shy. I used to be so afraid of talking, especially in English with the other teachers, because of many things. Now I had a change of heart. I know that I must be brave and I must communicate and learn and communicate and try to help everybody, including myself. So it was a profound change. It's not done yet. And this is not just the change of mind. I changed my mind. I go to Porto Alegre, but it was deep inside.
Beautiful.
Yay.
Nice. Okay, I think everybody should maybe could talk about these. Yes. Do you remember any change of heart you had in the past? Have you ever felt like that?
I think I could say I'm always having a change of heart. Let's say if I'm sorry guys, I'm a little tired because I went really late to the bed and that's it.
That's okay.
But I'm very happy because it was for a good reason, to prepare the PowerPoint for this morning class. I've had this one of the most recent events of that was when a change of heart happened when I met people. I met Troika. I could say that was the best change of heart because I was doubting on my decision of being a teacher. And my final plan here in this life is to blend a social work with education with people with the same ideal. Yeah, help others is the best, right? And when I was almost quitting the idea because I was extremely depressed at the English course where I was working because I only could feel selfish people around me was very, very bad. And I was feeling, my gosh, I'm so bad. I have no idea how to do that. People don't want to help me. With an exception, of course, with a friend. One of the teachers there was a big friend at the time. And when I joined, when I found Troika, because I was about to take a vacation, and I Googled looking for something happening in São Paulo to I typed code for teachers in São Paulo, and I researched a lot until I see Troika, and I accessed the website and caught my eye, and I said, interesting. I think it's not so expensive. I can split the installments in my credit card. Let's see what happens. And I remember the first day there, man, the first time I listened to Vini speaking and the teachers, it was impressive. And I wanted to cry because I changed my heart, let's say, because I felt re-energized. I recharged the battery, said, no, that's it that I want for my life. There are people who think the same way as me. They think on the students, right? They want to help them. So was the most important of all, I could say. That's it. Thank you.
That's nice.
Yes, fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, you can speak from the heart. Yeah, there is. We're not in a hurry. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's
Sorry.
nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear things like that.
Yes, it is. Fantastic.
And you, Thais?
I'm still shy because, in my opinion, I'm not speaking so well compared with you guys.
I think no matter how well a teacher speaks, I think he or she will never think they speak really well. And if they do, they don't speak really well. Yeah, if you think you're too great, you're not great. So I think you should always, teachers should always be humble in the sense to, okay, I don't know everything, and I still have many things to learn.
Yes.
I think Alexandra is terrified of speaking to us. I am terrified too. I'm shy. I don't want to,
So am I. I'm extremely shy.
Yeah,
And
so
I know I make
here.
mistakes. My vocabulary needs improvement.
And
Yes.
we're not here to judge. We're not
Yeah.
here to, oh, okay, that teacher is making a mistake. Oh my God, she made that mistake or he made that mistake. No, take it easy. Yeah, just speak your mind. Speak from the heart. Don't worry.
Thank you, guys. So, share my situation or opinion about changing of heart. When I was in Ireland, I also got sick, and one of my friends that I did there really helped me in so many ways. She always was around me and helped me with the homework. Oh, I can go with you if you can be accepted in the volunteer job. She went, she entered in the place with me, was really nice. And I can say the experience that I had in Ireland was awesome because it was possible to learn, and I could really grow up in a very specific way, because how can I share, how can I explain this feeling? I'm I'm only how can I say fluent?
Only child.
Yeah, thank you. Only girl, because I have just one brother,
Okay.
but he, he's really distant, you know. So I'm very friend of my parents. So my parents create me like in a bubble. Oh, and yeah, not really good, but I'm not judging them. So yeah, it's very complicated.
And you went to Ireland. This is
Yeah,
wonderful.
man, wonderful place.
Yes.
This movement was remarkable in so many ways because the first time I could be with me, I could count on me, and was I stayed there almost 8 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
yes.
Fantastic.
If
Congratulations, Thais.
uh,
Congratulations.
and if it's possible, yes, certainly I never come back, but I believe that you have to do few things because when I returned after I arrived here in Brazil, my father had a stroke, a brain stroke.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I stay with him um, an average of 5 6 hours per day, holding his hand and talking with him, give energy, and put the earphones in one of mine and share with him, playing a classic music, Celtic music, Irish music. Yeah, it was very important.
That's great. That's fantastic.
Yes.
Really good. Really good.
Mm-hmm.
Here in the lesson, we have more vocabulary activities like idiom spots, and we have something that you can see. And maybe we could go here if you would like to discuss the idioms. I love them, by the way.
I'm sorry for asking, which book is this one?
This is the CPE. The
Okay.
yes, I just
Interesting.
show you. Let's go
Wow.
faster. Here, the proficiency.
Okay.
So,
Thanks.
As I told Tiago, it was a plan B because
Okay.
I was just with this, and I can send it to you. This is a PDF that I found, and
Oh,
that
if won't be a problem for you,
no, that's
I
okay.
would
I
love.
studied with it. I have it in paper, but I found it,
Okay.
and this is very interesting. This, they have this academic use of the language and
Yeah.
some idioms and vocabulary and listening. So it's the full pack. And
It's
here
very
we have some.
interesting. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes, you can. I
It's
will send it
Cambridge.
to you. Yes,
Thanks, Ale.
that's great. And I like idioms. Do you like? Do you think they are interesting? What do you think about them?
sorry.
I really like idioms.
Yes,
Yes, here.
I
I,
like to.
I think they represent the culture of the language.
Mhm.
Maybe the way they see the words.
Yes,
Maybe.
I agree.
Yes, because when I was in the second post-graduation course, my question was, what should I do as a Brazilian teacher of English? It's like about loyalty. You know, this, okay, I'm a Brazilian, but I'm teaching another language, and all this imperialism that comes together with the language. So I was studying and writing about that. And when I was thinking about idioms, I had this idea, okay, this is the way that they see the world in a different way that we see. How can we explain to somebody, minha amiga chutou o pau da barraca yesterday? And this kind of, it's really
Rodou a
special.
baiana.
Oh, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes. So I was interested about them. And here we have some examples that we could take a look if you want, or we can go to other activities. You know, I'm not the boring teacher. Tiago is, I'm not.
Yeah, I am the boring guy.
Yes. I want another adjective. Similar to boring, please. But we can think about it.
I like it. Yeah, I think we can. Okay, we can ask them. Okay, example: if something happens out of the blue, it is unexpected or creative? What is out of the blue?
Yes, that's good.
I love this one.
Yes, and there is
Yes.
this Adele song about being out of the blue, and I like her. So I vote for letter A.
Okay, I vote for letter A.
Letter
Yeah.
A, me
So
too.
do you, Ale, do you have like a highlighter? You can highlight
Yes,
the right answer?
I can give you control. Can't I?
I think you
Because
can.
yes, I can give control to Thiago.
Okay, let's see.
Uh,
Request remote control. I'm
yes,
requesting,
you
then you
see
can tap.
now, Jana, he is going to draw on the
Okay.
screen, and then you can draw as well.
Okay.
Okay, let's take a look. I'm trying to use the highlighter here. So let's see if it's gonna work. No,
No?
they're showing me like arrows. No, let me try a different one.
Okay, I will not change. I think we need to click in the mouse,
Let
and
me see.
then we are going to be free to choose another
You
tool.
are controlling Alexandra's screen, but apparently, let me.
It's because I want to conquer the world. I give
Okay,
control, but I don't give control. Sorry, girl.
just a partial control, not
Yes,
total
I'm just
control.
a kid, you know.
You know, when I'm clicking the page, you see
It's not.
the arrows, the blue arrows?
Yes.
Yes, a lot of.
Yeah, I
Click
don't
on
know
the
why.
mouse. Maybe you click in the mouse tool, the first drawing, more the other side.
Control, meeting control. Let's see this one here. Wait, something happened. No, so I'll try something different. So let me
Okay.
give up control.
Yes.
And I
See.
think I can use annotate. So when I use annotate, I can draw, but I don't want to draw. I want to, okay, there is no highlighter. There is only draw. Okay, so I can draw, for example, unexpected here. Yeah, but that's not so good. Yeah, for some reason it didn't work. I don't know why. Okay, but then I'm gonna start. Okay, this is unexpected. The right answer here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, maybe Janaki can read number one. When things.
When things fall into place, when things fall into place, events happen to A, change the order of a list, or B, produce the situation you want. Let's see. I don't know about this one.
So when everything is going to be okay.
Okay. So letter B, produce the situation you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can talk about equivalence as well if you want. Out of the blue é do nada, de repente.
Yeah, the first one I know. This is like a classic,
when things
right?
fall into place, as coisas se encaixam. That's falling into place.
No problem.
Number two,
Thanks.
maybe André, I don't know.
Number two.
Yeah.
If something goes downhill, it gradually became worse or picks up speed. Letter A.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So going downhill.
Yeah.
Quando a vaca tá indo pro brejo.
That's true.
Or we say tá indo de mal a pior, something like this, I guess. We say in Portuguese.
Yeah.
Thais, number three.
If something is on the card, it's likely to fail, likely to happen.
It's about destiny.
Happen.
Likely to happen.
Yes.
Oh, I just saw I'm still, placing the stars here. Okay. All right, yeah. So something on the cards. Yeah. Number four, who's next?
Yourself?
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
When you're talking about a change in your life and say the rest is history, you mean that it happened a long time ago, or B, you are sure that people know what happened next. You're sure that people know what happened next. The rest is history. Okay, Not sure. Actually, I don't think this is B because I don't,
Yes, it's B.
it is B. Yeah, the
Yes.
rest is history.
Oh,
Yes, yes. Because now you imagine you okay, people know what's going after what you were talking about. So maybe you are going to talk about 70s and then something funny happened and the rest is history. Everybody survived and this kind of things.
Interesting.
Yes,
I had the impression it was something different. For example, the rest is not. No, that doesn't make sense.
but
Okay.
I made it wrong the first time that I was studying because a history for me was attached a long time ago.
Hmm.
That's the reason that I remember that when you assume that people know what's going to happen after Star Trek, Star Wars, or something that you were talking about.
I heard this before, but I actually didn't know the meaning. I wonder a different meaning. I wonder would be like the rest is irrelevant. That was my interpretation actually.
Mine too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can check online, please.
No, you're great. Thanks
No,
for the information. It's very interesting. This one, I listened before, but I understood in a different way.
but it's
Interpret in a
good
different way.
to double check.
I just did.
Yes, please. And then you can
Okay.
share with us.
Okay. So can I share my screen with you?
Yes, yes.
Okay, but I think you need to stop sharing, and then I can
Oh, I
start
see.
sharing mine.
Yes, it's about the word.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, the rest is history. Used to indicate that the events succeeding those already related are so well known that they need not be recounted again.
Interesting.
I was
As Ali
shame
said.
from the shame.
Interessante, vou até falar em português. Eu vou colocar aqui o equivalente, então, em português. Como que vocês falariam? Eu tenho uma interpretação, eu quero que vocês falem de vocês também.
Let me see. O rest is history.
Usado para indicar que os eventos, né, que sucedem aos que você já contou.
Deu para entender. Eu tô pensando como é que eu falaria isso em português.
Maybe
Bizarro, né?
maybe something like common sense, like what's come next is common sense. Everybody knows it, so it doesn't need to explain again.
Yeah.
So how would you say that in Portuguese? How would you translate this?
Like, todo mundo concorda com a ideia, né?
E o que vem depois você já sabe.
É de conhecimento público,
de conhecimento
público, né? Então, common sense, conhecimento público, todos concordam, não há necessidade, né, de se falar sobre novamente.
Okay. Great.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But we use the rest is history in Portuguese too, right?
Yes, we have it. That's why I interpret wrongly in English.
Yeah, because in Portuguese we have o resto é história, no sentido assim, o resto é balela. Na verdade, assim, essa é a história verdadeira.
Vai ter como irrelevante, né, o resto. Por esse motivo, foi do português para o English.
Doesn't mean the same thing. What is very important.
Peculiar, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Ali causando, ó.
Yeah, that's really
nice.
good. So
really good Indian.
Yeah, great.
A stroke of luck. And by the way, I was with a student in the morning, and she's a runner as well. And she asked me about how to say pisada supinada, pisada supinada pronada. And I told her, I'm sorry, I don't know, but I will try to find your information because I don't know how to. I like to run, but I don't know. And then I found the article. It was about pronation.
Pronation.
Overpronation.
Overpronation.
Neutral. Supination. This is so strange. I was looking for confirmation because it was like embromation. I am always afraid of this Asian. But I found a video about the runner's world. I found an article, and I told her, that's it. But deep inside, I'm not comfortable to say pronation.
Because it's very specific vocabulary, it's technical vocabulary, right? Yeah, that's difficult. I understand you. We understand you.
Triple checking, you know, before.
That's nice. Okay, so I took many notes here, and I'm gonna send that to you right now, so I don't forget it. I don't want to be called a deadbeat. Não quero ser chamado de caloteiro, né, que fica devendo para vocês. So
My Lord.
yeah, I'll do that. So let me show some things that I wrote down just for the sake of having this here in the video. Okay, we talked about so and neither. Neither have I, neither do I, and so on. To be used to doing things. So this expression always takes ing. So I'm not used to doing this. Não estou acostumado a fazer isso. My daughter is used to. My daughter is used to getting up very late. Ela está acostumada a levantar muito tarde. So we're so used to seeing things differently. I know this word has different pronunciations in British and American English. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so contribute. So I'm just trying to contribute here. And I know British people would say contribute a little differently. And then the sound of S in some words that my students and even teachers sometimes they make some mistakes. Basic, gasoline, disadvantage, disagree. My friend Lisa, Jason, use. So I hope you make good use.
My goodness, I always say use.
Yeah, well, when it's the verb, okay, I say use.
Okay.
What kind of tools do you use to teach online?
Yeah.
But when you're talking about the use of language or usage, that's going to be sound of S.
For now. Okay, thanks. I had no idea.
Oh, thank you. And so all these words, S will sound like S, like double S in Portuguese.
Nice.
Yeah, basic. And then, I just wrote here MindMeister, but next class we can talk about these. Instead of creating PowerPoint files for your students, like the PPT files, you can also use MindMeister, which is like a really, really interesting. I'd like to show that to you. Okay, change of heart, I move to a different opinion or attitude, and then the pronunciation of Ireland and island, it's more. And okay, the last thing, the pronunciation of SM words, which is gonna be ZUM. And I always tell my students, always close your mouths when you say M in English. So imperialism, capitalism, socialism, journalism, I missed the R, journalism, communism, tourism, all the ZUMs.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it. And the rest is history.
It's common sense. Everybody knows. There's no need to be told. Yes. Now I know. Now I know.
Great. Thank you, Ale. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ale.
I thank you all.
Thank you, everybody. André, Thais, and Janaki.
Thanks, friends. It was amazing once again. Thanks.
Yes, yes.
Looking forward to next meeting. And I'll send this file right now. Okay, I'll just copy and paste this to our group here.
Right. I will try to contribute with something next week too. Yes.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yes.
Thanks.
Fantastic. See you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Good night.